because I run a wrestling
Remind me, why
show on our YouTube channel.
in the fog?
The final node, Beckman.
And I think I'm gonna start
and we seal the mandala, trapping the ghosts inside.
I'm gonna start doing it on
Sorry to break
Twitch,
this to you,
because why
Egon,
not?
but I just don't see.
Don't you mean you do a copyright notice palooza on YouTube?
Shandor Island.
Yes.
Or is that the same thing?
Same thing, more or less.
Oh, okay. I got you. I wish you could turn those off for some things where you'd be like, yeah, look, I know. You don't gotta tell me.
I'm gonna have to drop you guys in circle.
Before I start the show, I'm gonna try making whoever follows me a wrestler,
Just take the boat.
which is probably gonna be more or less. I'm just gonna randomize create a character for you, put your name on them, and if you want to tell me what your favorite wrestler is, I'll give you their moves if I have them unlocked.
More than this fella.
Story behind this place, Egon.
Well,
The Shandors owned this island for generations.
we're on an island now.
1960s. Evo Shandor
What kind of
used it as a
island?
refuge,
Is it a
a
good
lab, and
island?
a temple for he and other cult members to worship Gozer.
Okay.
I remember there's a.
Island-y island.
I remember there's like I'm timed at one point in this.
The night the last Shandor died, there was a huge tidal surge. And the
How
river
many
just swallowed the
islands
island
are
whole.
there in the game?
Shandor consecrated the island to Gozer, and the ghost world reclaimed it.
Are there like 7 islands? Is the
City's
great
lucky it's
7
in the middle of
islands
the river instead of
ghosting?
Rockefeller Center.
We're lucky now, but soon the ghost world will continue to assert
Can I
itself
find
into ours, and the
more
damage will
islands
be palpable.
in DLC?
Just another screwed up day at the office. Yo, new guy.
Good work.
I assume this is how I was supposed to do this. So, let's hope Vizio joined the chat.
Heads
Hello,
up.
Vizio. I don't know how to avoid this.
Oh!
Apparently, I just
You all right?
slightly.
What's with you?
Go
You don't
over
only
it?
get paid if we live.
All right.
Okay.
Well, while I'm here,
Keep moving.
first I gotta do this real
Is that
quick.
commercial time with Freelance Gamer where he plugs his own stuff?
No, I'm not gonna plug my own thing. I was actually gonna ask you, Andy, what you wanted purple?
Careful, we don't wear helmets.
Oh yeah, purple.
Okay, cool. I got colored sticky notes. Doc, I know you want a gold one at some point, and that is a plan.
Don't go too far.
But until I get a gold one, you have between pink, orange, yellow, green. Well, actually, yellow and green are taken. So it's pink, orange, blue, or purple.
Pink.
That's a 3
Oh, it's
million
blue.
dollar view, even
Blue,
by my
blue,
Manhattan
blue,
standards.
Blue.
Blue for
My
Doc,
father used to look like this.
purple for Andrew.
Shandor's public architectural style ranged from federal to
Oh,
Art
this is the
Deco.
part where
Actually,
Personal taste,
should I just
however,
do,
obviously leaning toward the
better to have
Gozerian.
everyone just choose their own colors?
Oh.
Now I see what they mean.
Too much
We'll
work.
consider this at a later date. We'll consider this at a later date. Right now, we're just gonna stick with everyone gets yellow except for mods.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
You saw
There's an open door.
Hey,
Depeche
we know those
Mode
guys.
in SAC. I don't know what that is, and now I've got to Google new music. Guys, the burrito place was closed. Riot!
Rip.
Straight up riot.
they're bringing some thunder.
I would hope that it's just 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes of just nothing.
No, it's like
On the track.
lo-fi.
Because if it's not, then the song title is inaccurate.
The song title is.
Oh yeah.
accurate, but it's not bad.
Tap stream.
On your
Tap
left.
Ah, damn.
You remember what the
But the
stream
person who went out brought home beer. Yo, that works.
Guess Evo would be typical pink. and those
Liquid
social
burrito.
security systems still work so long.
There we go.
Not how that works, but okay.
That's a lot of whatever they are.
Last time. Things. This is the part where I get kidnapped, isn't it? Oh, there's the first down. The first down.
Oh, great. A whole mess of them.
Stop it.
Look out, above you. Look, the door's controlled by that
Hercules, why you gotta mention good
Hey,
music?
you,
I gotta go
you're
start
up,
listening
buddy.
to.
Okay, cadet, you first.
Rather him mention bad music that you?
Well,
have
then
to
it would take
be
less
curious
time.
about.
Well, then it would take less time. I'd listen to one song, go, yeah, this is trash, and then never listen to it again. Now I'm listening to this, going like, I really like this, and now I gotta look up albums.
Did you know that historically hedge mazes are designed to conceal a
Rip.
secret?
To be honest, I'm actually grateful that I found more music, but I'm also like, SS has some bomb Middle Eastern food. That's a fact, man,
Well, there's
dude.
still one
Up in the
crank that works
tenderloin.
down there.
Oh my
Try
God,
using
best.
it to open the
I-
So good.
I don't know what you're talking about. All they have there is. tenderloin.
Oh, I can just burn the. Yeah, okay.
All they have is tenderloins.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, that might make pretty good Middle Eastern food.
Why
No,
the
no,
change?
that's it. It's just tenderloin.
Oh. So there's no like spices or anything to it, it's just
The
tenderloin.
door's wide
that's it.
open.
Yeah,
Get
that'd be
back
pretty
up
bad
here.
food. I mean, actually, depending how that's cooked, if it was barbecued, it could be good.
That's fair.
Right?
I don't know, man. I'm acting like I even know what a tenderloin realistically is.
No, I did not bring you to the tenderloin. The closest we got to the tenderloin was when we were on Van Ness and we were going up to that when we went up to that tiki bar.
There's a first.
The
Oh,
tiki
yeah.
bar is the
All
closest thing to the
name
tenderloin
badges
you
that
saw.
say, "Hello, I'm not welcome."
To which, if you're here,
Or
Smuggler's
t-shirt
Cove
store
in
or
SF,
something.
totally worth checking out. Amazing.
Atmosphere, very nice.
I still
I
have
know
the cup.
nothing more about it.
I have the cup still.
Hey, yeah, that's right. You didn't get a drink while we were there.
Negative.
I wish I understood because, yeah, you.
I see it.
Do
That's
that,
fair.
and I also was in on like a.
Oh,
the
you were also on a
potential
shitload of meds because of your
Yeah.
thing.
I gotta assume.
I forgot about that.
Spitting
Yeah.
out.
There, barely got there because of my kidney
Yeah.
problem.
Ew.
That was
My
bad.
sudden day before
Alyssa
traveling
is a
kidney
shamble?
problem.
Why does this always
Least
happen?
convenient kidney
I
problem
meet a
ever.
girl,
There's an
she's
achievement on
crazy
Xbox
about
for
me,
burning
but she
all the
always turns out
bushes.
to be some kind of
Well, you got, you know, what you
guessing
got to
it's
do
trouble.
now.
This is all
Burn 'em.
sense. Alyssa
Burn
must
'em,
I don't know
Doc,
that
burn 'em.
Steam will have the
triggered the
achievement
Mandala
anymore.
because she
Burn
has shamble
them.
blood.
And she doesn't know it.
Okay,
Even if
where
they
is
don't
it?
exist.
I,
Even if the
capital
achievement
A.
doesn't work.
Some coincidence, huh?
You don't
Just
really
burn 'em all.
believe this happened
Burn.
by accident.
No. Someone must have known and set this
By
up.
the way, Andy, I was so tempted
The
to
mayor
write
did say
Ian,
that Peck
Drew,
personally
I
and
would
then
was
C.
have, I would have, I would have literally
Gozaries.
sent a flamethrower
Peck,
to just destroy that one piece of paper.
I actually messed up and put a
Chandler must
capital
have
C. I
employed
realized. I was
hundreds
like,
of
damn it.
No,
workers
that's
for
fine, that's
years
okay.
to build this place.
Nah, it has to be. It
Ports
has
are
to be
waterlogged, the
actual.
mortar is decrepit, and
No,
the
that's what my
foundation
name
is
is.
shattered.
I
Oh yeah, I thought
capital
capital
A,
was lowercase.
lowercase all, and then uppercase C.
You sound like you're surprised.
No,
That's how it works.
not really.
Oh, okay.
It's beautiful in a
My bad.
horrific way.
No.
Can't deny the pure genius of
I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why the heck. By the way, I don't know why in the user list Twitch is Herp Derpin with the
Thank
way my
you.
name is.
Yeah,
listed.
because that's what I'm going off of. Sorry.
Yeah, no, the user list is just Herp Derpy Derp Derp. But if you look
So
at
it
my
should be-
actual name, it's correct.
Okay, so it's lowercase I, capital A, capital C. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go stab Twitch right now and see why it's showing any. No, I have no idea why it's showing any other way. Because my display name is set to exactly what I just said. And then
That's
my
fine.
username.
By the
is
way,
all
I
lowercase.
rewrote your username like probably 12 times making this wall. I swear to God.
That's-
And I was like, why is this wrong? I've never seen him use it this way before. Uh-oh. Now I have to do the surgical procedure of getting you off the wall.
Why is that? Why is that not just?
Because I have... So, remember I have to put tape on all the notes because they don't stick?
Oh.
So they're taped to the wall and partially to each other.
Oh.
So that it's all stable.
Oh.
Aim high. Here they come.
Otherwise, it's super unstable. Also, weird.
Alright, so this portal, please. Thank you.
I don't have a clue what's going on here. All I know is that there is a lot of color and stuff splattering all over the place on my screen.
There is. Trying to slime this ghost.
Now, are you sucking ghosts in?
No,
Or are
I'm
you just splattering them?
I'm slathering them up with slime.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you need to change this game to, instead of Ghostbusters, you need to switch to Danny Phantom.
I'm
where
still,
you get to suck the
but-
ghosts up.
but I'm still busting them.
Are you though? Is that I don't. I think you're just spraying slime all over the place. This sounds like a Nickelodeon game.
Could be.
This is Nickelodeon the simulator.
Disjointed. Unless my
You get some slime, and you get some slime, and you get some slime. Everyone gets some slime.
Alright, my roommate and my landlord are putting up some decorations. We're getting actual like
For what?
You know,
With
the
the
hallway.
tacos that holiday is happening that you need direct decorations for.
Nothing. We're putting up decorations in the sense of like pictures, and stuff.
What?
Like general house decorations.
What?
Like photos.
What kind of photos do you got?
Tom went out and got full frame portrait, like big frame ones of the like Magic the Gathering lands he likes. So he's putting those up. I put up a California flag, like full flag. That took me a minute.
I would want a New California.
Kyle, now
Republic.
that's silly.
Why?
You're not from California. Why
No,
are
but
you-
I live
why,
here now.
Why are you repping the California hardcore?
Because I'd rather rep this than any of the other states I've lived in.
That's a bucket of crap, and you know it.
That's not at all.
Pennsylvania.
You know I hated
wonderful.
Pennsylvania. Hold on, you know
Wonderful.
I hated living in Pennsylvania. You know
Wonderful.
that.
Oh yeah, this is the level
Wonderful.
I.
8
This
months
is the
out of the
level I
year.
hated.
It's wonderful 8 months. Don't even give me 8. You get 8 because you're down by the water. I did not get 8 up by me.
Come live down by the water, and you would have been fine.
What? I didn't have a Oh, get out of here. Don't even. Also, Scranton was wonderful 4 months out of the year.
Oh, that's a fact. I never lived there.
Yeah. So like, no. And then Florida, come on, man. So I'd rather rep
Florida's
California.
awful. No, Florida's awful all the time.
Yeah. So I'd rather rep California. Come on.
I couldn't handle Florida. Too humid.
Florida might be okay, like in December. That's about it. Maybe January.
All right.
I never really noticed all the
And
whisp
Doc gets a new one.
all the whispering.
And I gotta find out from the B-Ray what he wants.
You get any? He's banned.
He's a mod.
No, he's banned.
Did you ban a mod?
No, why would I ban a mod?
Well, that would be banning him.
Also, I don't know anyone. We don't have anyone named a mod to ban.
God damn it. I walked into that one. I don't even. That was well played. Like. That was the most dad joke I've ever heard you make, and it was really well done. So I'm not even that upset. I'm upset at myself. Like I'm not upset at you because you did a really good job. I'm upset at me that I allowed that joke to exist.
I'm all by myself. Oh.
You got him. You got him. I'm not even like.
See, now I have to be careful because I don't have backup.
See, I should have done the E and Drew C and never told you about it. Now
How many
Oh, well.
followers do you have?
I'm at 49.
I need one more.
I need one more. One more and I can apply. Doesn't mean I'll get it.
Why wouldn't you though? Maybe you
it
should
could
wait.
Just be,
Maybe you should
it
wait
could
until
be
you
based
get like,
on some things.
60 and then try.
I'm gonna just do it. I'm just gonna do it at 50 because they only time you out for so long about it. Like you can only ask every so often, as far as I know. But like that's fine. I'd rather ask and not get it than like not ask and wait. Because then I'll be like, oh okay, cool. Well,
Now, remember
if I get it,
this-
then sweet.
There's big dudes here.
We so close. Also, I think I know why Physio came in and then kind of dipped out. Is that Robo streaming now?
Yeah, he's probably streaming something more interesting than Slime Simulator
It
2019.
could be that. It could. It's also just that like Physio and Robo are legit. Like they're good people and they're very tight with each other. I like them a lot. So plus, I mean, Robo definitely. I kind of want to pull up
Where am
Robo's
I
stream.
going?
/ whenever you're done with this game, Doc, we should raid Robo. That would be awesome. 60 of those old yellows, so that's gonna take a long time. This looks like Half-Life now. I think you were on the right track, by the way, Doc.
Is
But I don't
this
know why it
Half-Life
didn't work.
3?
Like I thought you were on the right track with oh, what the? What? What's going on?
There we go. I figured it out. I am so smart. I am so smart. I still hear something evil.
That would be the sewers. They're coming after you.
The sewer.
Oh, there's no.
They're here to sue you.
They could be.
Oh no. I remember why I hate
I'll
this
go take
part
a
because
nap.
I'm bad at.
I'll wake up in 3 days. See if, like that's how depressed I feel about making that joke myself.
I mean, it's your fault.
I know. No, I know. I am the only one to blame.
Don't know why you would make that joke willingly.
I mean, I'll make every joke once, and then not stand by it possibly later. Hey, it's worth finding out if it's funny, man. That one was not.
M16.
Whoa, that's not okay. You can't use an M16, only an M15.
I need slime.
Sorry, it gets stuck in my head so easily.
No worries.
Well, I mean, you can always just start thinking about other songs that get stuck in your head.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Once that gets stuck in my head, it's basically stuck there until I actually go and listen to more different music.
Oh, I guess it.
I didn't even hear the theme song. I literally just read the name and went and just started singing it.
I remember why I hate this part. Nope, VOD's gonna be muted indefinitely.
Yep.
That's why I had to yell
Actually,
over yell over my introduction.
Can it actually tell? I don't know. I never knew. Can it actually pick out people humming and singing stuff? Like, obviously you can pull out like actual game stuff, because it's like high quality and whatnot. But it's like the poopy quality of me singing actually.
It actually has a it has a hum device.
I mean, I wouldn't be terribly surprised, but.
So now, okay, this is the part where I hate it because I'm by myself and I could die really easily.
Well, yeah, you just ran over a snake, and now you're spraying a water thingamabobber, and there's like 90% of lights that aren't working, and then you're just now you're playing Dark Souls basically.
Oh, there's an entire different Dark Souls gun game here.
Yeah, this is like Dark Souls 2, the worst of them all.
That statement I would not call completely incorrect. That was like when you say that, I'm like, that's true, but it sounds more insulting than it is. Because it's like all the other two games are amazing to me, and then it's like that one is okay. It's just that's the difference, which is fine.
Mediocrely bad.
No, it's not mediocre. I don't think it is.
I don't know, man. All of the games are mediocrely bad to me.
Yeah, because you don't like the Souls franchise. That's right.
It's like snooze fest.
Well, you should definitely play one once. No offense. Like I know you probably won't, because you don't have an interest in them, right? But the reason I think you should play it is because I think it would give you more of an appreciation for it.
No, because here's realistically what would happen. I would die in the first 3 seconds, uninstall the, log off and uninstall the game.
That's not entirely incorrect.
And it would literally just be someone's money out the window.
Yeah, it's true. Probably not yours.
And most likely, not mine.
I would get you.
I know exactly whose it would be. It'd be this fine gentleman here who's streaming money, because he's the one who's been trying to buy it for me for literal years.
Not Dark Souls.
Yes.
I was trying to get you to do I was also trying to get you to do Fallout.
In here. Give me
Fallout was one, and Left 4 Dead was the other one, and we got you on Left 4 Dead once, I think.
Twice.
No, you got me on more than once, but.
Oh, okay.
Where is he?
Left 4 Dead, I think you thought was going to be worse than it was, and then you played
Yes,
it.
that's the fact. I thought it was gonna be worse than it was. But.
Yeah, and then you played it and you're like, oh, I get it.
I was
It's a
seriously
lot less.
cramping up
It's
in
not
there.
as scary, and it's not like meant to be as challenging as you see it, and it's kind of fun to just shoot zombies and run around stupidly.
No, it was
This
not
must
fun to
be
shoot
where all
zombies,
the
but it was
moonslime
fun to
came
shoot the
from.
Kool-Aid Man, and
They must have
Oh,
packed
that's
it
right, because
straight
we
into the
changed
sewer
everything
tube.
out, so it was like Kool-Aid Man, and then this,
Let's go find Egon.
was it
Then
me and
we'll
Mike had
think
this
about
serious
finding
Sam kamikaze sound at one point?
yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
that was
That
not...
was such a bad idea, because every time an undead said anything, it was just,
The
Just
entire time.
constant screaming.
Oh, we made
What is this place?
Oh, that's
terrible,
fun.
terrible
Shandor's
mistakes.
cult was working some crazy experiments in here. There's blue
Ah,
slime,
man.
pink slime, yellow slime.
Part of me thinks back on those days and
goes
goes,
in
man, I
here
wish I was
coated
streaming
with
all of
black
that.
slime. What's generating it all?
It's
Where's
the
it all coming
opportunities.
Yeah, tons of them. They've been doing a pretty good job of it with the. Hold on. I understand what you're saying there, PC purist. But as someone who also owns a Switch, wouldn't it be cool if we could stream Switch without me having to use a capture card?
No, because the integration that you get by streaming it through a PC is so much better.
It does end up being better for sure, but for like general populace, it'd be nice. It'd be
Yeah, honestly,
nice.
I think it just makes these mediocre people get
On
flood
easier.
the Twitch dashboard.
I mean, 80-20. I was gonna say 60-40, but you're more right than you aren't.
I mean, there's some people who do really well using it. Sure, absolutely,
Oh,
but
hi there.
I
There are a
mean,
lot of there is a lot of like a lot
Oh,
of people.
am I in the
Yeah,
show?
a lot of people are too poor to afford a PC, and that's correct. And like that's the thing is like to be fair, it's like it's double-edged sword there, but it's like so there's a positive and a negative. I mean, what I mean by saying that actually, the positive is that everybody who's talented but doesn't have the money to afford the PC, the capture card, and all those tools can then do it. But it also means the people who have no interest in being talented or trying to do well in streaming or engaging with their audience will also put out schlock
right. And
So
flood the
AKA,
that's-
market.
AKA me.
and flood the market. No, you're doing fine, Doc. You're better than most people. You're sitting here BSing with us, but you're also engaging with your chat and playing a game people are interested in. You're also trying to be entertaining and funny and trying to commentate on the game. That's good. Some people literally play and all. It was like the one guy who followed me and said follow for a follow, and then I went and all that was on their channel was them having an argument with someone that sounded like their older brother on Fortnite. Like that was the only thing that existed
Yeah.
as a clip. And I was like, I'm not following you. I thank you for the follow, but I'm not gonna follow you because you don't.
Stop running away from
What
me.
are you doing? And then they
Yeah,
default and then they unfollow me.
There's no reason to
Oh
follow
my god.
Behind you!
people who don't do anything.
Where
Right,
are they?
and like there's other things beyond that, but I do. The worst
That
streamers
is
have
that
3
is very
viewers
true.
and
That is
still
very true. The worst streamers have 3 viewers and can't manage to talk with chat. That's a fact.
yeah.
Look
That's
out,
truth.
Above you!
And like Doc is getting used to this, so he's like learning how to do all this. So like me, him, and Andrew C here, we all just sit on Discord normally most nights and BS anyway. So it was like, oh okay, well I'm streaming myself a lot. Doc wants to start streaming. Andrew C is way too busy with too many other projects to be streaming.
But I can sit here and do nothing.
Well, you can sit here and do nothing. That's true. But I mean, that's good because you need time to do nothing. Life is not about always doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox streamers with no mic are worst.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a fact. See, that's proof. More proof
pretty-
for my pudding.
Is it worse if they have the camera, but they don't, but they have? Is it worse when they have the camera, but they have the camera mic?
Thank you. This is going
Or
to
no
Yeah,
mic.
yeah, that's way that's worse because it sounds awful.
mildew.
Sounds
Because
like
because the camera mic's garbage, so you just get this like poor audio quality.
You know,
and they're probably the same person who's constantly screaming at you, so it's probably always clipping constantly.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're always just yelling at their team during like Fortnite or like PUBG or
In
whatever.
Fortnite only.
What are we on?
It only
Apex
would be in
Legends?
It'd only be in Fortnite.
No, people yell at each other in PUBG all the time, man.
No,
People- and-
not the streamers. No, that's a Fortnite.
Oh, I guess that's true, right? Yeah. the
Fortnite,
streamers
they're
are-
all like, because it's all 12-year-olds.
Oh, you're making me go around, aren't you? Yeah,
Yeah,
But yeah,
you
Doc's
can go
Doc's
that way.
getting used to the streaming thing and keeping up with chat, and so
It
like
doesn't help that his desk setup is not optimal.
not there for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like right now he's got one monitor, and then he's got like his laptop open with Twitch right now, or is your phone doing it?
you are. I
Doc?
have my phone for chat. I just like right in front of
It's
me.
better than having to turn around basically.
Yeah, and look at the thing.
Before, so that is a upgrade. But we're gonna work on sorting that out more.
Yeah, and then,
Oh,
and then
the
meanwhile,
slime
like,
is better against this thing. Oh, because they're black slime. I'm an idiot.
wait, so, oh, that's cool.
Oh, you gotta use the purple slime against everyone. It's better against everyone. Don't you know that? I read that on the Ghostbusters, the video game forum.
It looked like he was electrocuting to death. When
Yeah,
you
he
picked him up.
totally did. Totally did.
This machinery
Like, it
is
looked like he
far
was just getting
astounding level of
electroshocked to death. That was a little terrifying.
Pure evil notwithstanding, Evo Shandor.
But I mean, I
was far
imagine it
ahead
was
of
more
his time.
terrifying for him than
You know, I have to take my hat off to Shandor.
anyone else.
This lab was
But
built how many years ago?
So yeah, I mean,
Unless
it's pretty
there's
easy
a-
for me and INGC to just sit here and BS with Doc, and then also like, keep our eye on chat and talk to the people who are doing things.
Should we try to
Because we'd be
find
sitting here
Peter
BSing with
or-
Doc anyway.
They probably stashed them around here somewhere.
You have to get rid of that green slime there, Doc, to the right of you, or no? It was a while ago, so you were definitely way past the point I'm talking about this. Because I'm watching you walk way away from it.
I think I hear him.
Now you just gotta get to the elevator and leave? Okay.
Did somebody
Yo, a little help?
Yep, that's Minkman, all right.
Yeah, hi,
Now,
Winkman.
we're sure about this, right?
We need to be at full strength to shut
How
down.
did he get out of his little cubby hole?
I feel a momentum swing here in our favor. Get out there and find the Mandela node and shut it down. That should really piss someone off.
Hey, I got places to go, people.
So,
Need
actually
clean
turning
water.
them off or turning them
Glad to hear Peter's
on?
okay.
I feel like we're turning them on for some reason. Oh yeah. It starts flooding.
Starts
What do
flooding.
they do? The readings are as big as those at the library when we crossed over. I think it's safe to assume that the machine they're working on was not built for a benign purpose.
It's also interesting to me when I see like
device
this
typically
level
is
of
for
techno
predicting
babble in this. I
planetary
go like,
alignment.
how did no one in New York
This
City
case, it
excavating
appears
out
that
this entire
actually
city find any of
define
this?
dimensions.
It's like when they're like, oh, look at
They're
this,
just-
Batman's got this giant underneath layer that no one in Gotham's ever found. It's like, how did you not find, how?
How do we shut that thing down?
You gotta
The
excavate
motion of
out.
those devices seems to be
You
generating
gotta
some
build
sort
giant
of
buildings.
energy.
What?
Hard to tell though.
What if we tried locking those things down?
I can
Do you
calculate
just shoot the
54
yellow balls until they fall to the
likely
ground?
outcomes. We'd survive
Oh, green ball.
3 of them.
That beats our usual odds.
Unfortunately.
What do you guys think of VR? Number 60, it's gonna be insane.
It looks
That's
like
pretty
the
good.
movement of
That
the
is actually the
computers
most accurate
overriding
statement
the
for it. I don't think VR right now is all that interesting outside of a couple games that make really good use of like
Ruby Island has been a
rules.
slime tether of
But for the most part, I feel like
Why
it's a
should
lot
that
of like
change?
copy paste, copy paste, copy paste sort of games. But give it another 30 years, and
Lock
I
those
think
spears
VR is going to
down,
be a
man.
very interesting. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
or
to
it'll
see-
be a gimmick like 3D was. and
Or it'll
then
be a
no one
gimmick
will
like
care.
Stop those balls from moving.
I don't think it's going to be as much of a gimmick as 3D was, because I feel like if VR will change, right? Because really, VR is just 3D 2.0. It's the next point of it, right?
It's 3D strapped to your face, man.
Right. And then
I don't
meanwhile,
want
it's
no 3D strapped to my face.
right. But at some point, we might start
Planets
getting
are
those
aligned.
like the
Not so
systems
sure
where
it's
it's like
the
you put
safest
like
course of action.
this like thing in a
Holograms
room.
would be
Then you
cool,
put a thing
would
in a
be
room,
cool.
and then the whole room will be it. Yeah.
But if we ain't talking about holograms, then it's, yeah, I'm not doing it.
You don't like the headset, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, that's your
gentlemen,
main
it's
problem
official.
with it.
This was a bad
I mean,
idea.
I don't mind the headset. There's some games that do really cool stuff from it, and I want to pick up a Vive still to this day because I have a video game I want to make for the Vive, but I kind of stopped
Pick up one of
game
them
development work.
Vivs.
The
Vivins.
Vivs, the Vivas,
Vuvins. The Vuvuzelas.
the Vuvuzela. Yeah, right. But like, I really wanted to make, and then someone already basically made it with the Beat Saber game, where I wanted to make a like bullet hell game based off of like the audio channels of your computer. Left gun is left channel, right gun
I would
is right
only
channel.
accept VR if it was a full dive, and if you died in the game, you died in real life.
That's
Really?
messed up. That's messed
Why,
up.
why you gotta why you gotta go all Sword Art Online on us?
Messed up.
It's the only way I would accept it.
Here comes the big
The
thing.
Sword Art method.
Ugh, the stench is horrible.
Smells like the folded
Yay!
fish line
It
when
just
they got
crumbles.
fish. Wait, I know that dumpster.
A putrid mass of hatred, bile, and anger.
Not exactly
The-
Mr. Sunshine.
Yeah, like how did no construction worker building the sewers find this?
This is the part
The
where
sewers are a figment of your imagination.
Oh, everyone's using slime with slime it.
Also, those are windows going out into the outdoors. Someone built this.
Yo! Get him in the eyes! Hit his
No,
eyes,
that's
repeat.
just
They were
that's
built
just
by
artificial
cultists.
lighting pointed at windows underground.
somebody
Oh,
taps
maybe it
along
was.
here.
You're saying it was like
Giving you
conspiracy,
the
Mike,
evil
like it was built by
eye, huh?
cultists, and then maybe. I mean, that makes sense for the world for sure. I'm just surprised not enough people find out about these things in these worlds. I mean, how did you not know?
Glowy part. Hit the glowy part. Oh no.
Got to be vulnerable
Oh, that's
somewhere.
that's legit a Dark Souls boss.
That's not entirely accurate. Statistically speaking, we better.
I like how you're aiming in one spot and it was shooting somewhere completely different for a second.
I know. It is.
That glowing thing on his head? That is his head, isn't it? I'm not sure that.
You gotta hit the green spot, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Run around and look delicious, will ya?
Why do I have to be the guinea pig?
There it is. Concentrate your fire on that node. Hit it right
Hey, Rookie,
there.
run around.
It doesn't like that at all. He's taking the bait. Why are you
If beer ever gets big, best believe video games will start having sex scenes. Oh, that's already a thing, by the way. Don't Google it. But there's already full-blown like devices for that. And I mean devices. It's weird. But yeah, that's the human biological want. It's gonna have prevalent moments for sure. You are not wrong.
So I think I get close to him to have a headbang.
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably.
behind you? Not trouble. Run!
And then they hit him, I'm guessing.
Incoming!
Oh, that's right. Your health is those green dots
They are.
on the proton pack. That's a really cool concept too. I like that.
Find some cover.
I feel like you're not supposed to get hit.
Well, I'm bad, so.
Ghost is going
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, how does this game expect you to not get hit?
incoming.
Assuming this quick dodge thing I'm funny about.
Run!
Up, orbs,
Look out!
orbs.
Oh, that was
All the
incredibly
notes.
simple.
The ghosts are trapped in Mandala. Right where they belong. Our boy Evo Shandor didn't
And that is
factor
all
in
she
he
wrote. That was
messing with
really
the
simple.
Ghostbusters. Ha ha ha!
Yeah, Peck made the same mistake. We're gonna have a long talk with him.
Don't forget that Peter's girlfriend is a Shandor.
I'm gonna have
Ha ha ha! I like how they capitalized the last ha
Down to the shore and fast. I don't know how much
to
longer
give it that
we can hold
emphasis.
The whole island's sinking.
Ray, keep the motor running. We are coming at you
Oh,
fast.
good thing I don't have to run into him.
Peter.
I like this part.
How was it? Was it cool? What did it look like? Did you get any samples? Did it have multiple eyes?
Shut up.